Okay, guys, I'm so excited to be on with Joff. This is Trade Coin Club is amazing. Ryan and I have joined it. As you can see, we're promoting it socially. We've got tons of people wanting to join us, signing up on our links. And I got to talk to Joff, got the approval for all of you. We're going to bring in revenue. We got leaders, we got winners, and we want to show people that this can be done correctly. So what we've decided to do is strategically make videos for you guys so that you can send this out to your team members so they can successfully upgrade and know from the leadership and from the company what's going on directly. So you're getting this. We're so thankful. Jeff's been helping us, over and over in all of these calls every single day. He's a great, great man. I call him Iron Man. Ryan's had to step down and take the Superman role. I'm the Jean Grey. I'll be the Phoenix. You don't want to mess with me. But I'm also the person who understands how to build big networks and keep it scalable. That's where we're going to do videos. So we're going to start with this one. This site will go live on a couple of days, about 5 days. But this is how cool the site is already. And I'm going to go right here to my back office. So I upgraded the other day. I spent money for my Bitcoin. I love the idea. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to upgrade right now. Joff, please go ahead and instruct me so I can show people visually.
Sure.
And then also what to expect afterwards. I want them to know so that we keep our teams diligent, patient, understanding what the next step is, and we can keep rolling it out for successful transactions. So go ahead.
Excellent. So at this point in time, if you're seeing this screen, that means that you have already registered. You've already verified your email. So once you've sent that registered link to someone or someone sent it to you, and then you've registered, then that email will be sent to you to do a confirmation. Once you've confirmed, it'll have a link there that'll send you to this beautiful little page right here. And as you can see, at the very top, to the right it's on the left-hand side where it says Trade Coin, and to the right of that is your HTTP, and that is your address over there that you will copy and paste once you have already paid your money to get into the TCC program or platform and use the software. So next we're gonna go into how you actually can do that and pay, because some of you have been asking, well, how do I pay? How do I pay? So let's go ahead and click on Plans, which is that pretty B with the $sign to it, and you'll drop down. You'll see Buy. You'll click on Buy. And that'll take you to the screen with the 3 plans. Now, if you click on those plans at the bottom, it doesn't go into an explanation of those plans. That's found under My Network, and you can drop that down, and then you'll see where you can actually go in and it'll explain the plans. But you should have already have the PDF file to explain what the pay plan is. So if you'll click on Plan again, and then click on Buy for me. So we're going to click over there to Plan, Buy. There it is. So now you see the 3 different ways you can come in at. There's an apprentice trade, there's the trader, and then there's the senior trader. So whichever one of these. Now, if you come in you can't come in at less than 0.35 Bitcoin, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, because why I'll show you in a minute. But then in the next one, once you get over 0.99 Bitcoin, that promotes you to a trader automatically. If you're at the apprentice level and you start making money and you put your commissions and roll it back in and you start making money, then all of a sudden you're going to you're going to get upgraded. They'll give you a little pen. It's really cool, and you go upgraded to a trader level. Once you've gone over 4.99 BTC Bitcoin, you go to senior trade level. And anything 5 and above at that point is now you're at a senior trade. And also if you look in your pay plan of the PDF, it will actually show you what those pay and how deep they pay, because each one, of course, as you go to a senior trade, you get paid more. Also, really quickly, you need to understand that if you make more when you're on the trading platform and you're using it as a trader, you have to make more than 0.25 Bitcoin before you're charged the monthly fee to use the software. That monthly fee for apprentice is $9.99. For trader, it's $19.99. And for senior trader, it's $29.99. And that's what they charge. That's what you're charged as far as to use the trading software. So if you'll scroll to the bottom of that, if you want to click on view details, they're not there yet. And remember, you're seeing this before we've launched. This is we're not even into pre-launch. We pre-launched January 15th. That is our scheduled pre-launch date in Brazil. Then we're going to launch in the United States and do our official launch in April in Las Vegas. Okay, so that brings us down to the enter value. And if you will, if you'll click into that little enter value, anything you enter there has to have, if you read underneath, it says you need to add the fee, which is 0.05 BTC, Bitcoin. So that means that at any money you put in, you have to add that into it to create the hash. So if you put in 1.00, then you're going to create a hash and it's going to take it out. It's not going to work. So you need to always add the 0.5 so you pay your fee. It's about $43 if anybody's interested in how much that is, but it varies depending on how much the Bitcoin is. Because remember, everything's based on Bitcoin, not on the dollar bill. So everything is based on how much Bitcoin is worth at the moment. And then as your website will tell you live in your back office there, it'll tell you live up in the right-hand corner what Bitcoin's trading at. So let's say you wanted to come in at a trader level. Then exactly what's in there is exactly what you would do. Then you would go over to generate hash, and it's going to come up with a generate. Now you'd hit it again. Now, guys, this is going to give you your address. And this is the address to send the Bitcoin to from your wallet. There's a QR code. Or you can actually, if you have your wallet on your phone and you're transferring from your phone normally, if it's like mine, it'll already have the address copied. So when you enter the amount of Bitcoin from your wallet, there's 1.05, don't forget, because if you put another different amount, it won't verify. So once you've done that, or you've taken a picture, you've sent it from your wallet to that address, then you confirm payment. And once you hit confirm payment, it'll go into a status that'll say confirming payment, and it'll hold. What has to happen here, folks, is it has to verify that it's a real Bitcoin and that you're verifying that who that Bitcoin is. And basically that it's the real deal. It takes a little while. It takes approximately an hour at this moment. So that's why, you have those countdown in days there to generate hash. And once you start that, if you don't generate that address in that time, it's going to delete it. So it gets rid of that address. So you have that many hours or days and hours to use that address. Everybody with me, I hope?
I'm with you.
If you do have any questions, please get with the person that sent you this video, and they'll be happy to give you the link and walk you through it themselves. But I hope this has helped everyone. And if you can go back for me, just hit the back button and let's see where you generated hash. I wanted to just touch on, for the people that don't have a whole Bitcoin and that you have a wallet and you have some Bitcoin in it, then remember that you can come in at 0.25 is the least amount, but you have to add the 0.5 to it. So that would make it 0.30.
Correct.
I hope you understand that.
Yes.
So again, if you need any, Kaylee, you go ahead and jump in here, and if anybody needs any questions answered, I'm sure that your leaders will help you do that. We're going to do another video, and we'll talk about, actually, let's do it really quickly, if you don't mind. If you guys will hang with me real quick, I like to do short videos, but I'm going to go ahead and explain this one really quickly. Once you are verified, and they verified your Bitcoin and confirmed your payment, and your payment is confirmed, then what will happen is that your screen will come up and you'll say exchange. And depending on how much Bitcoin you put in, it will say the exchange will show you that Bitcoin in half, in 50%. That's going to change to show you the 100% Bitcoin. It's just right now, when they wrote the software, their programming, they put in 50% and they didn't understand what we were talking about. So anyway, we've got that being corrected. But it's trading at a full 5 Bitcoin. At 2.5, that means it's a 5 Bitcoin. So really quickly, keep in mind that every single one of you needs to know that every Monday, you have an opportunity. Every Monday, you should get on your computer before noon, is what I want to say. And I say that because, if you get on after and it's closed, or you forgot and the market's closed, you don't get to set your trade and you miss out on a whole week's worth of trading. We're only allowed to set our trades on Monday. So you make sure you get on your computer or your phone on Monday and go over there to where under my profile it says trade work on. Once your trade work is on, you'll see that cool little wheel spinning. That means you're making money. Now, if you have not any money in there, then how could you make any money from nothing? So that's just showing you an example. When you actually get verified, that won't be spinning. So once Monday, you're going to go ahead and set that. You'll set it to high risk, medium, or low. You'll see right now that since this isn't a Monday and we're doing this video, you cannot change those. It will not let you. And leave it on automatic unless you know what you're doing. And that's a different video. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, make sure you do fill out your entire profile, put in your wallet, because if you want to cash out, we need to know who to pay. So you have to go in and fill out your information for your wallet and get your address, wallet address in there. So when you're ready to cash out or take money out or take some Bitcoin out and put it into your wallet, you're allowed to do that every single day. We don't tell you not to do it. We ask that you do not take any more than, if you want to cash completely out, it's going to void your contract. So you need to make sure you realize that if you take more than what your coins that you put in, it is going to void you. So if you came in as a senior trader and you take out more Bitcoin than your senior trade, then it's going to stop your contract. So do not take out more than your Bitcoin that you have in unless you want to pull out. Please remember that. That's very important. Make sure you pass that along because that's a very important part of the information. So when you do cash out, if you cash out totally, we hold on to 0.5%. That's about $75 because if everybody cashed out at once, we want to make sure we have a little money left in the accounts. That's part of the deal. So anyway, I hope this video has been good. Kelly, if you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw this out there, some stuff that I learned today, continuing to be, enlightened by Jeff and what's going on with the platform. Number one, you guys, we are going to allow people to come in at lower packages. Just know if you come in during the week that you're not going to be trading, but you can still receive commissions from people who are joining your links. Is that correct? I just wanted to verify that.
Right. Yeah, just follow the pay plan, and you'll see how you start getting your commissions. But yes, you start earning commissions immediately. You just can't trade immediately until Monday. And if you look over there where it says days over in the left-hand screen, it's blue. That shows you how many days are left into the trading week. There's 5 days a week. Trade 5 days a week. So that's where we're allowed to trade is those 5 days. So there's 1 day left. Tomorrow's Friday. This is Thursday, and Killing, go ahead and anything else there? Oh, real quickly, there's 255 days left. That means that we have 255 days left of trading for the year.
Okay, perfect. No, I don't think that we have to add anything else to this video. We're going to continue to create videos so we can make this seamless as we're moving and growing our teams for this amazing trade platform. And thank you so much for your time, Jeff. Jeff will be back on later on today. We're doing conference calls, so make sure that you're on them and find us on the WhatsApp groups because that's where we're communicating. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon, guys.